God wrote, "I love you." He wrote it in the sky and on the earth and under the sea. He wrote it in his message everywhere, because God created everything in his world to reflect him like a mirror, to show us what he is like, to help us know him, to make our hearts sing. So opens the Jesus Storybook Bible that I borrowed from my kid. Hi, I'm Dylana Eisaman, member of Good Shepherd Lutheran Church. And to me, the idea that all of creation is a reflection of God adds a lot of weight to what I consider our first God-given responsibility outlined in Genesis 2:15, to take care of God's creation. Often this weight, the responsibility of having under our care everything God has made, can be daunting, to say the least. It can feel so big as to be unachievable. But farmer and activist Wendell Berry writes, "The real work of planet saving will be small, humble, and humbling. And insofar as it involves love, pleasing and rewarding, its jobs will be too many to count, too many to report, too many to be publicly noticed or rewarded, too small to make anyone rich or famous." It's impossible to try and do what's best for the whole world. It's even unfathomable to think on that scale. But it's quite possible to do what's best for our community, both our human community and our ecological community, the plants, animals, and earth materials right here in West Michigan. At Good Shepherd, we considered doing a large-scale habitat restoration project some years ago. By converting mown grass into native wildflowers, we could provide habitat, reduce the amount of mowing needed, and help with water absorption to recharge the aquifer. For various reasons, we couldn't commit to such a large-scale transformation all at once. But we purposefully chose to add native trees when selecting things to add to our existing landscaping. We had a member passionate about butterflies who planted milkweed to provide more food for monarchs. And we have bluebird nest boxes along one edge of our property. When we weren't able to invest money, we invested time and talent by organizing invasive species removal projects and participating in other habitat restoration efforts at area parks. These are the small works of planet saving, and I invite you to survey your church grounds and church buildings and look for ways we can care for creation by reducing our natural resource burden or increasing the fitness of habitats around us. Creation is God's message of love. We are his hands